Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, you know that when you hear the sound of that tune, it is the time for us to bring to you Accelerate Lagos. Of course, this program is proudly sponsored by the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, LSEDF. That's the Lagos State agency saddled with the responsibility of empowering and supporting small-scale businesses within the Lagos metropolis. I said Lagos metropolis because for you to benefit from the support at LSEDF, your business has to be situated in Lagos. And today on the program, we shall be focusing on some of the avenues created, or should I say, some of the opportunities the LSEDF actually provide for businesses in Lagos to leverage on. On the program today, we will be focusing on the upcoming International Trade Fair. That's the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry Trade Fair that is coming up, in a few weeks. All right, but then I have my guest in the studio. Certainly, he will be shedding light on all of these and more. Cyrus Nkwocha is with me in the studio. He is the head of marketing at Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. That's LCCI. Good morning, Cyrus.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good morning. It's good to have you in the studio.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, then let's get down to business. With the Lagos International Trade Fair returning, could you highlight some of the fair's key successes and achievement? Or before that, tell me about this fair first before we talk about the success and achievement.
All right. So, the Lagos International Trade Fair is the foremost trade fair in Nigeria. It's been running for 37 years.
37 years?
Yes, this is the 38th edition.
Amazing.
It's been organized by Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry significantly is also the foremost Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Nigeria and Sub-Saharan Africa.
Wow.
It's the oldest. I mean, it's 136 years old.
Amazing.
Yes, it was founded in 1888 and basically to coordinate, basically to be the voice of the organized private sector. Our mantra is connecting businesses, creating value. Okay. And this is one way we are connecting business, one way we are creating value. Aside all other events, that happens at the chamber, the Lagos International Trade Fair is the biggest so far in Nigeria and West Africa. Yes.
All right, then. So let's now look at, because I had a guest on the show last week who actually spoke to us about some of her experience at the trade fair that was last year, and of course some of the gains she took from that event. Now, I understand there is an upcoming event, but then let's look at some of the key successes of this Chamber of Commerce and Industry so far.
Oh, okay. All right. The Chamber of Commerce, for a start, we pride ourselves as the voice of the organized private sector. We represent the private sector in Nigeria. We have the ears of the government. We are the mouth of the organized private sector. In the case, institutions where the government is bringing up policies, the Lagos Chamber of Commerce, we have input in those policies. We advise the government. And when these policies are eventually formulated, we go back to our members. We educate them on these policies. We have roundtable discussions on the effects of these policies, how they would benefit from these policies, and explore these policies. Now, the chamber has a variety of activities running from both the government, public side, the private angle. We have the international side to it, where we handle and we deal with international bilateral agreements, bilateral trades, embassies, consulates, trade missions. We have our members go to international trade fairs. We organize business meetings, B2B meetings. We organize B2G meetings. Business to governments. We have international communities, international businesses coming into Nigerian business space. And their first point of call is the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Because for you to understand the business setting in Nigeria, to know who and who does business, doing business, and what kind of business, which area to go to, what to do. This information you get from the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We have the research department. They do all the research. They do all the trends, business issues. So if you're going into a particular business and you want to understand what it has been, what it is, and what's likely to be, the place to be is the research department of the chamber.
Yes.
So we have international relations department. That's where we handle relationship with other countries. There are business departments, there are business associations, there are other chambers of commerce and also from other countries. So we have the membership. So we have a lot of the trade promotion. The trade promotion basically organizes the department that handles the logistics for the Lagos International Trade Fair. So the chamber is a whole lot. Like you call it a chamber, it's more like a haven for business people. Okay. So that's what we're doing. And this International Trade Fair is something that we'll be running for 37 years. Yes. And this is the 38th edition. It's always held on the 1st of November to the 10th of November, the first 10 days of November, consistently for the past 37 years. And this year it's happening. The gates are opening on Friday. We'll have the opening ceremony, and it's going to span for the next 10 days.
So one would wonder, even if it were to be a carnival, right? Regardless of what we're looking at, there must be a reason behind having, such a gathering, a trade fair. What is the essence of this trade fair? When I can easily walk into a store in a nearby,
yeah,
or an open market.
Yes. So what you will get at the trade fair, like our mantra says, connecting businesses, is a congregation of businesses in Nigeria, in Africa, and the whole world. We are presenting Nigeria to the world, especially right now with the government's efforts at attracting foreign investment.
Okay.
Yes, foreign investment, getting investors in. It has always been a platform for the world to come and see what we have in Nigeria.
Well, we can always see that in the open market and
you can't get it like that at the National Trade Fair. See, we have one particular thing is we have the B2B angle to it. Business to business, where people come in to do business. Discounted rates. You can never get that in any other market.
Oh, yeah.
People, I can tell you can go down memory like 20, 30 years ago. People look forward for the Christmas shoppings at the Lagos International Trade Fair. That's where you get unequal discount rates.
Okay.
Anywhere in Nigeria. I can't say anywhere in the world. Anywhere in Nigeria. So people look forward to that. November, and that is why it's strategic position at that time for you to go into Christmas, getting what you have: clothes, gadgets, household, anything you can think of. The discounted rate is unequal anywhere in Nigeria. So that's one of the significance of the Lagos International Trade Fair to individuals. Now, to businesses also, it's also an opportunity for businesses to connect. Now, we're having about 400 businesses coming from China, about 250 from Japan. We have Bulgarians are here, Indonesians are here, Indians are here, Ukrainians are here. We have the Dutch businesses. They are here. They're coming to showcase what they have, and they're coming for partnership. Some also coming to see, okay, what do you have? Like we have like LSTF, what you're doing. LSETF. Now, the chamber is also high on mentorship for SMEs.
Okay.
We are partnering with the Lagos State government. The Lagos State government is doing a wonderful work, wonderful job in empowering youth, empowering small-scale businesses.
True.
We have the Lagos Island Connect. Now, the chamber is partnering with them. The trade fairs are partnering with them. We're giving them spaces, booths for them to showcase what they have. Every year, the Lagos State government encourages them with funds, their businesses. Now, we also help them, we assist and support them by showcasing these businesses to Lagosians, Nigerians, and the world. So that's the significance of the trade fair. Again, we don't have to government angle, because we have state government to be coming in to showcase what they have in their states. They are also coming in to say, oh, come, these are things we have in our states. We need you to come in. See, Lagos is a gateway of commerce in Nigeria and in Africa. Lagos is the capital of commerce, and forget anything anybody's saying about any other country.
Should I increase the volume of
Please increase it. Add some reason to it. I don't want to know what South Africa has. And other people. Lagos is this place. See, we have in Nigeria, we have 200 million, more than 200 million population. unequaled, unrivaled in Africa. And Lagos is the spot. Lagos is the gateway. So anybody and anywhere, and you can ask anybody anywhere, even the United Nations, the World Trade Center, look, they tell you, if you're coming to do business in Africa, the first stop is Lagos. And as such, whatever we do here in Lagos resonates everywhere, both in Nigeria, in Africa. So the states are coming in to showcase what they have, to say, look, this is what we have, come to our states, explore it, and invest. So that's the B2G, G2G angle to it.
All right, then, Lagos, you're listening to Accelerate Lagos here on Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM. If you're wondering the voice of who you have been listening to, I have Cyril Nkwocha in the studio. He is the head of marketing at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and the Industry. One would say that, oh, no wonder he's so big at what he's actually saying, because he is a marketer. But then I would let him, re-ascertain what you need to hear about the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry Trade Fair. That is the international trade fair that is coming up
1st of November to 10th of November.
Yes, that's in few days time. So you can be a part of the conversation this morning. For small-scale business owners in Lagos, you're a business owner in Lagos generally, you can be a part of this conversation this morning. If you have any question, you have any concern, you can put a call through on 0809 912 777. Quickly, before we continue with the conversation, let's take a look at one or two areas regarding traffic situation. Ibejuleki at this time is still looking very good within the area of coverage. Eleko Junction to Eleko inside is very good. Eleko inside to Orofun, Akodu General Hospital down to Pinnacle Oil, Dangote Refinery, and Lekki Deep Sea Port. It's all looking very good. Return journey back to Eleko is equally good. All right, Cyril,
yes,
let's
please.
now talk about partnership. For Lagos Chamber of Commerce and the Industry, I know that you actually partner with some people, but then I would like us to focus on LSCTF. How do they contribute to the success of the street fair?
Okay, yeah, the LSCTF.
And then, aside from how do they contribute, what do they stand to benefit from the street fair?
Oh, wow. They stand to benefit the exposure. The trade fair is a platform, one of the most valuable platform for you to showcase your talent, your product, your services, to not just to Nigeria, but to the whole world. Now, I know they have their pavilion at the trade fair, and they've been doing that for years, decades, with the Lagos International Trade Fair. And you can confirm from them they've had enormous benefits from it. They've had partnership coming in, they've had their products being moved both locally and internationally. So they have been our partners. See, the youth are the next generation. I'm sure that anybody that have stayed in Lagos for like last 20, 30 years will tell you about the Lagos International Trade Fair. And so we are trying to push also the youth, the next generation, the next 20, 30 years, to also have that at the back of their mind. So fine, if we want something, Christmas shopping, whatever it is, we're thinking first and foremost Lagos International Trade Fair. So for them, for us, they have been our partners, and they continue to be our partners. We're promoting Lagos today and Lagos tomorrow for Lagos and for the future. So they are the future and the hope of trade, of business and progress of Lagos. And so the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, through the platform of the Lagos International Trade Fair, is presenting that, and will continue to partner with them on that.
All right, Lagos, you heard it there. Yes, LSCTF is big on empowering businesses in Lagos and, of course, supporting you with all it requires for you to grow your business. Funds, platform such as that of Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the International Trade Fair, is a great platform. And I'm sure those who have, been able to be part of these in the past kind of attest to this. My guest last week actually confirmed that to us on the show. Quickly before we continue, I received a message just 2 minutes ago. Someone on Ikorodu Road, pulling out of Ikorodu, would like to know the course of the busy movement. So, since the early hours of today, we have been tracking an impediment at Koshofe inward Kitsu. Right about now, I understand the backlog is way beyond Odogun. I cannot say for sure where the backlog is, but it is beyond Odogun. If you're pulling out of a Ikorodu, that is the cause of the busy movement you are experiencing. And let me also say this, that it's important that at this time we use alternative routes. If going through Koshofe is very busy right now, of course, which is going to be very busy, one lane out of the available two lanes occupied by an impediment would mean that you have just a lane to scale through. So what you need to do is stick to the service lane from Owode Onire end, and then continue all through to underneath the bridge of Mile 12. Use Ajelogo and continue with your journey. Whether you're going to Ikorodu Road or you are heading towards Lagos Ibadan Expressway, it is a fair alternative route for you to use at this time. The traffic manager around Mile 12, I would appreciate if you can call in and tell us what it's looking like on the stretch of Ajelogo, so we can be sure that it's a fair alternative route at this time. Recovery has commenced on this impediment, and the road has been cut off at Tigomu underneath the bridge to connect to Laka, but motorists can still ascend the Tigomu bridge to connect to Rili, or use underneath the bridge to Costain and continue your journey. All right, the program is still Accelerate Lagos. Cyril Nkwocha is still very much with me in the studio, and today we're discussing the 2024 International Trade Fair. Now, Cyril, let's look at the schedule for this year's event. How can exhibitors and visitors participate?
Oh, okay. For a while now, for about 2-3 months, we had intensified our marketing, our advert and publicity about the fair. And I can assure you, I can tell you basically right now that as of 3 weeks ago, all the booths are fully booked.
Oh, wow.
Fully booked.
So for someone who is just hearing about it now,
they need to queue for next year. And that's what's happening.
Otilo.
So that's one thing with the trade fair. People right now are already thinking about the next year. So we have people start booking as early as February, March for an event in November, because you need to get your booths as it is right now. See, you have an event that last year we had more than 350,000 visitors alone. 350,000 visitors pushing into one space, the Taiwo Baruwa Square. So definitely, you know what it means. And we had about more than 2,000 exhibitors. This year we're having about 3,500 exhibitors. I'm expecting 1 million visitors. So you can see, right now, we are calling on people to start making arrangements. The gates opens on Friday, 1st of November, 8 a.m. This is your best bet to buy whatever you want to get, discounted rate, whatever it is you want, home products, appliances, clothes, lots and lots of clothes for kids, the fabrics, whatever it is. It gets opens on 1st of November, Friday, this Friday. It spans for 10 days. So it's 10 days of... can I say Black Friday?
Oh, yeah, I was actually going to say that.
10 days of Black Friday. I don't think you've ever had such in anywhere, not in Nigeria at all, where you have 5-10 days of Black Fridays, discounted rates, wonderful products, and you can assure of the quality of this product also. And again, I also need to reiterate that we also have the government agencies that's going to be there, Federal Land Revenue, there are CAC, NAFDAC. So for those who want to do registration of their companies.
Oh, wow, amazing.
Yeah, for registration of the companies, you either do it for free or subsidized there. You meet them there. NIMC for whatever your national identity. The pension thing you want to do, PENCOM, National Pension Commission, they are going to be there. And NAFDAC for any certification, SON, Nigerian Customs, Nigerian Immigrations. It's an international trade fair. We envisage and we cater for every aspect, all aspects of business. All aspects of business. If you are flying in, if you are coming, Airpeace, they are our national official airline partners. We have the Money Point, the fintech partners, and we have UBA bankers of the fair. We have FIRS, we have TOFA, we have Dufil. We have lots and lots of people as our partners to make this event a wonderful event.
Absolutely. Because you have mentioned all of these people collaborating with LCCI now. But then I haven't heard you mention anything about traffic management. This is Lagos Traffic Radio. We are big on motorist experience, and I would like to know what's the plan in ensuring that road users in these 10 days do not feel the heat of those coming to benefit from the fair.
Oh, okay. The Lagos Traffic Radio, they are our biggest partners when it comes to publicity. We've been here, this is about the 5th time we're here, talking about this, because we believe, look, traffic is the one dynamic thing about Lagos State.
Mm-hmm.
People may say, it's the headache, but we think it's the dynamic thing about Lagos State. There's no other place in Nigeria you have this traffic flow or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So now we have the traffic radio coming on board. We have LASMA, we have the FIRS, we have all the security agents available on ground. Now we have you also to do on ground and on the spot reporting of the events there. And we are collaborating with your station to tell, people are going to come from different angles from Lagos, from the mainland, from the island, Vejuleki, Bega, Ikorodu,
from the
Badagry,
suburbs,
everywhere. So they're going to, we will need, and we are discussing with traffic radio to, if you're heading to Lagos International Trade Fair, this is the best route, and this is this. So that is what the Lagos traffic is doing for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But then let's not look at, you have said so much regarding what the trade fair has been able to give to visitors and Lagosians alike, in this last over
37
decades.
years, yes.
Yes, almost 4 decades now. So what are the new experiences or opportunities exhibitors and visitors alike should look forward to?
Okay, right now, like I said earlier, we're having the Children's Corner.
Children's Corner.
Yes, this time around, like I said.
So when you're done talking about Children's Corner, then you tell me about crowd control.
Okay, no problem.
And safety.
Okay, so let's start with the Children's Corner. Like I said earlier, we are trying to catch them young. We're trying to pass this banner of trade and commerce to the young generation, to the next generation. And so we have wonderful events for the children. We have the Children's Corner. We have their games, quiz competitions, hang around, do all sort of things they do in their schools and everything. So they are going to have that at the International Trade Fair, never like before. So it's getting bigger this year, and they're going to go with gifts. We have schools coming in to also talk about their schools, talk about things if you want to come to their schools. And so you're going to have a variety for the children at the fair, alongside buying kids' wares, toys, and favorite things. So we'll have Tech Hub. Now, this World of Tech. At the Lagos Chamber, we are also pushing at the forefront of pushing and promoting technology, bringing that into our businesses. We have what we call the ICTEL, Information, Communication, and Telecommunication Expo. We've been doing it for the past 10 years. In fact, this year, a decade of it running. Now, we are also bringing that into the trade fair. The one we hold at the Landmark was for 2 days. We're now making it bigger to give tech enthusiasts more opportunity, varieties, and more days to explore the tech world. So we have the Tech Hub at the trade fair.
Yes.
Gadgets, software, hardware, discussions around it, we have that. So this is one other dynamics we have. So we're also moving into other aspects of it with the international trade, doing the African Hall, in line with the AFCFTA agenda.
Okay.
Yeah, so trade fair, Chamber is promoting intra-African trade. Now, this year, we have about 12 African countries coming in this year. In the African Hall, Burkina Faso, we have Gambia, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Tanzania, we have the Rwandans, about 12 of them already on ground, to do business, to explore Nigeria, to showcase their product, and to relate with us as students, their culture, their business culture, their traditions, and what have you. We will have the African Special Day, where we celebrate Africa on that particular day. So we have a lot of varieties that's coming on. We're high now on international partnerships. Like I told you of the foreign countries that we're coming in. We're having special B2B sessions where whatever it is, you just go in. Then you have a session where you sit down with them. you explore the business opportunities with them, how you can get products from them, how you can sell products to them. So this year comes with a whole lot of new dynamics.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am curious because a whole lot has been said, new dynamics and all of that.
Yeah.
But then the children's part, I know that for those who want to come and shop and probably having, challenges as to where to drop off the kids and all of that, I'm just curious, what informed that decision of having the kids' corner?
Yes, like I said, when I was young, I know my dad had taken me to the trade fair once or twice, and that's why today I'm at the Lagos Chamber, working at Lagos Chamber, and I appreciate the trade fair. Now I also want to take my kids. You see, unconsciously we could be disconnecting our generations from the next generation, from our culture, from certain traditions we have unconsciously. But the Lagos Chamber believe, look, we have survived 136 years. It would have been something that would have had to happen if we just allowed it to one generation. But over the years, we are taking up the new generation or handing them the baton. So this time around, I'll be taking my kids to Lagos International Trade Fair for them to imbibe the culture. Oh, we have the Lagos International Trade Fair where we can buy things. My Christmas shoe, my dad is going to buy Christmas shoe, Christmas this, Christmas that for me here. And while we are doing that, I cannot even play games, meet my other kids, my friends, other people from other schools. And I know this year they're going to nudge me and say, Dad, we want to go to trade fair. I'm not going to trade fair this year. So by the time in the next 10, 15 years, 20 years,
our soft life. On a lighter note now, it's all about soft life. Nobody wants to go under the sun. Nobody wants to go looking for where to park and all of that. But then it's up to you. I know Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Accelerate Lagos is the program. As we are very busy from the rear, if you're pulling out of Ikorodu, there is an impediment at Koshofe, which is causing the busy movement. Just if you're wondering why you are caught up in that gridlock, please be patient. If you've gotten to Mile 12, endeavor to use underneath the bridge of Mile 12 to connect to Ajelogo as an alternative route. Cyril.
Yeah.
Let's look at beyond the fair now. Okay. Are there other initiatives or innovations by the Lagos Chamber of Commerce you would like to share with us aside this international trade fair?
Oh, yeah. Like I said earlier, there are different sides to the Lagos Chamber. We have the best unit, the business education service and trainings.
Okay.
This unit, they are basically about the training, about education aspect of the chamber. We have mentorship programs. We have programs for the youth. There's a program I know right now. We're doing a partnership with Lagos State University, LASU. It's a program for 2 sessions for young school leavers, SSC holders.
Okay.
After the 2 years with LASU, you get to have direct entry to 200 level, just like I think alternative to JUPEG, this JUPEG thing.
Yeah.
So the chamber in partnership with LASU is doing that. Now the chamber also has lots of mentorship program for the youth, vocational programs for those who want to learn arts, handwork, crafts, and the likes. The chamber is high on that. We're also having women angle, where the chamber trains and mentors women in businesses. So we have a variety of them. We have trainings for different cadres of executive and the law. So the chamber is a one-stop shop. We have the membership. Now, in the membership, we have, if you're into agriculture, we span around, we cover about 26 sectors of the economy.
Okay.
So, automobile, agriculture, imports, exports, what's it called, petroleum, financial. So, all the sectors of the economy, we have membership covering them all. And we have programs. Virtually, today we're having a program for women and women, automobile, and CNG, talking about CNG, talking about women. So, a lot of women empowerment, a lot of activities covering even schools. We organize quiz competitions and a lot of things so the chamber covers is an umbrella. Is a whole umbrella. So a lot of things. I admonish people to go on www.lagoschamber.com. Lagoschamber.com. You see the variety of activities and opportunities for businessmen, businesswomen, young entrepreneurs, intending entrepreneurs, those who need mentorship. Come to Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Yes.
Once we mentor you, will now dispatch them to post them for their training IT training or something to different establishments that are members. We also call on people to join the chamber. See, there are things some of our members have certain privileges they enjoy, lots of privileges they enjoy, where others will have hitches because we have good relationship with the federal government and all the agencies. So people that are involved in imports and export, when they have challenges over there, the chamber weighs in to help them with any challenges they have. We give out letters. People are coming in from outside the country for this trade fair. The chamber already sent out letters. The immigrations are already waiting for them and prepared for them. The customs are there to also look at. So there's a whole lot of things that the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, does for people.
All right, then. Before we let you go on the show today, I would like you to please reiterate phone number, social media handles that anyone can actually reach out to. Should I have any inquiry to make? And aside all of these you have mentioned, are there other things that the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, actually provide, or the services you render to, prospective customers?
Okay. Yeah. So, as to social media handles, as to this, to start with, the fair opens in 2 days.
Okay.
Drop your gadgets.
That's on the 1st of November.
1st of November.
And it runs through till the 10th of November.
At Lagos, at Taiwo Baruwa Square, TBS, Onikon, Lagos. It's time for you to step out of your comfort zone and come to the trade fair ground. It's no more time for inquiries right now, except you're asking for the direction to the yes. Then you can call in to the traffic radio and they give you the direction. All roads lead to the TBS. It's time to come in and do your shopping. Do shop, sightsee, connect, network. There's nothing you can do in this life right now today in business. If you're a business person, you need to network. You need to see innovations, talk to innovation, feel innovation, and that is what you can do at the Lagos Trade Fair. You need to have your feet on the ground, on the TBS.
Yeah.
So please come to the TBS from 1st of November, this Friday, to the 10th of November. Then we can talk there.
All right, we'll leave it at that now. Thank you so much. I have been speaking with Cyril Nkwocha. He is the head of marketing at Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Today we have discussed the Lagos International Trade Fair organized by the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Thank you so much, Cyril, for coming on the program. And this is where we wrap it up this morning on Accelerate Lagos. Tap into this opportunity and then, like you said, get your stuff at discounted rate at the International Trade Fair, which starts on the 1st of November and runs through to the 10th of November. My name is Taiwo Baruwa. The program makes a return next week, Wednesday at 10:15.